In honor of this being the release week of the last book of the Bright Falls trilogy, Iris Kelly doesn't date. Bright Falls, Oregon is a town full of our favorite bisexual disasters, and I have a bisexual disaster slash sapphic rabbit hole recommendation for you. What's a rabbit hole recommendation, Tori? Well, it's where I take an author that we know and love, find where they've blurbed other books and said this one's really good, and then that author blurbs another book, and then we get an entire stack of recommendations from authors that we know and love. First book is Imogen, obviously, by Becky Albertelli. This is the story of Imogen, who, gosh, she's straight, but she's a great ally, and she has to do this fake dating thing because someone said that, like, she dated this other girl, and she's like, oh my gosh, but what if they find out I'm actually straight? I love it. If you like this book by Becky Albertelli and you trust her as an author and a storyteller, she personally says this book is witty, wise, and disarmingly tender, and that's Cool for the Summer by Dahlia Adler. BuzzFeed says this one is unbelievably good. All right, now you've read Dahlia Adler and you trust her, so what does she say you should read? A book that is a gorgeously written masterclass in exploring queerness and depression with honesty, gravity, and balance. Same book is also recommended by Rachel Lippincott, who says it's a novel that carves a space in your heart and remains there forever. Rachel Lippincott, along with Allison Derrick, are the authors of She Gets the Girl, which is about two girls, one a shameless flirt and the other who is completely awkward. They team up. Flirt is like, I'll teach you how to get a girl. Awkward girl is like, I don't know what I'm doing. And, I don't know, do they maybe end up falling for each other? Like I said, both Rachel Lippincott and Dahlia Adler recommend If Tomorrow Doesn't Come by Jen St. Jude. This book is powerful. Our main character, Avery, is hopelessly in love with her best friend, who doesn't know it, and she is clinically depressed, and she is getting ready to jump off a bridge when everyone's phones go off with a, nationwide alert that the world is ending. There's a meteor coming for Earth in like 3 days. What do you do when you were ready to leave the planet and now you find out that everyone else is going to be leaving the planet with you? How does that change things? As someone who suffers deeply with depression, this book spoke to me incredibly. One of the better depictions of depression I've ever seen. Despite If Tomorrow Doesn't Come being about depression and the end of the world, it actually is a surprisingly hopeful book. So there you have it, friends, a whole stack of sapphic and bisexual disasters recommended by some of your favorite authors. Stay tuned with Tori for more rabbit hole recommendations.